name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the bookie killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer, sitting here with my ride-along host, Marcus Banks, in the house. What up, Marcus?
What's good with it? What's
Another
happening?
day, another dollar, man.
All day.
You know, I was so glad you was willing to come co-host the show, considering the main topic today is UNLV, which you know so well. Huh?
That's home, man. You already know.
It ain't just a basketball program. Born and raised, the whole 9 yards, so I can't wait to see this story that we're going to talk about the UNLV. I'm sure you heard about the situation, the quarterback claims he didn't get paid. We're going to get into that in a little bit because I want to get your thoughts on that as well. Everything good?
Everything is great, man.
Kids
Just
good?
Everybody's good, man.
Another
Just
day?
grinding.
Just another day in
You
the
already
life in
know.
Las Vegas, huh,
Yep.
Banks? Born and
Absolutely.
raised. Not many can say that.
No, absolutely not.
We can.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, September 26th, podcast number 412. Today's podcast is sponsored by The Money Team. When's the last time you seen Money May?
Shit. It's been about a year, man. It was a show somewhere. And I was walking through the booth, man, and he grabbed me, big old hug. Banks, what's good? I'm like, yo, what's good, champ? You know what I'm saying? And
He came kicking in the door the other day. I ain't
Oh,
seen him
word?
in a while. Yeah, he was just here the other day.
what are you on, man? What's good with him?
He came in with a Jewish guy and a rabbi and just looked like was doing some big money deals. That's all I can fucking
You know
tell
that.
you.
You know that's Floyd, man. He always got something going
He's
on.
going to do whatever it takes. But no,
Hell
man,
yeah.
it was good to see him. He's
That's
just
dope.
chilling. Guys, 877-220-6540. Go to our website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. We'll get back with you with a free pick. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at VIP Sports LV. Direct message me is probably the best way to go about hearing from me immediately. Guys, we will not DM you about promotions, contests, or anything like that. Football season, everybody's making these fake accounts, claiming to be me. Just make sure that it's VIP Sports LV. You used to tell them, Banks, look out for the blue check mark, but you can buy that shit for $40 now.
Yeah.
Remember when being a celebrity, actually meant
Bro, they
something?
or a
Or a
changed the
professional
game.
athlete?
They changed the game now, man. Everybody's somebody.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, we could do a whole podcast on that. I've already
For
broken
real.
it down. Instagram is 50% of people that aren't who they say they are.
No, you tripping. The numbers are way higher.
No,
than
no,
that.
let me finish. It's
Okay,
pretty
go
legit.
ahead. Okay.
50% of people claiming to be somebody who they're not.
Okay, that's
40% on Instagram trying to be like those people.
Okay.
And then 10% are real, actually making the money, doing their thing. Because anybody on Instagram or any social media platter,
That's
when
right.
he's doing a video and he's looking at his own watch or he's talking about money or he's showing money, especially in my industry,
Right.
dude's showing a fake ticket or even a real ticket, but he only posts one real ticket out of the 20.
What you mean a fake ticket?
You know, these guys are making fake tickets, posting them on their Instagram like it's a real ticket. They're making them on a computer.
Oh wow.
I mean, the game is so saturated. I mean,
that means it's all everything is messed up then.
a guy will act like he's a huge bettor, betting $100,000 a day. He'll post a $100,000 ticket, but you only get that one post a week. He's not going to show you any of the losers or anything like that. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's an absolutely crazy part of the fucking game. But social media, anybody that's showing you money and talking about how much money they got, 9 out of 10 times what?
They got it.
No, they ain't got it like
You
that.
don't think so?
It's the motherfucker out there talking about grinding, doing their thing, making money. Guys
Oh
with
yeah,
big
the
paper.
quiet.
Guys
the quiet
with real
getting you-
money don't
yeah,
talk
you don't
about
gotta
it.
talk about it. Yeah, you're right.
So I'm talking about the guys on Instagram.
But now it's changed though.
That's
Like you
what
can't.
I'm saying. It's
but
fake as fuck.
it's not even that it's fake though, because let me tell you something, man. The motherfucker, you gotta show your money now, because if not, these motherfuckers will definitely be like, you broke.
Well, I know a lot of people in the hood appreciate that because that's how they're targeting their licks every motherfucking day. This dude's on an Instagram.
Oh, there
live.
he is. You
Hold
know
on,
what? He
y'all.
over in
He's
LA. Let's
Southern
go and get
Islands.
him.
No,
Yeah.
he in Vegas. Oh, he's in Southern
Oh, yeah,
Islands
let's go
doing
get
a
him.
live right now
Yeah.
with 250?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
call T-Bone, tell him to come
Facts,
scoop
you
him
right.
out. Or
But
listen,
guess what? And you right. You're 100% right, man.
mean,
It's
that's
a
how Pop
target.
Smoke got murdered.
It's a target, but stop, man. These kids are doing this shit. They wearing the money all up their sleeve, man. You know, they flexing with it.
So it's a young thing. I'm 50.
Yeah.
I ain't got time to.
Me neither.
I ain't got time to do that. I'm on some grown man shit.
Yeah,
you know
me
what
too.
I mean?
I don't want no smoke, man.
Yeah. So
None.
anyway, guys, follow us on Instagram. A lot of fake accounts out there. Just make sure it's us. Subscribe to the podcast on YouTube or wherever you listen to your podcast. Click the bell to notifications. That means you get an alert for all the videos we do. I am going to start doing a bunch of videos. Yes, Money Talks season 2 is coming out, about to be made here in about 14 days. August 5th, we start filming. So a lot of exciting shit for not only myself, but you guys as well. A lot of shit's happened in the last 10 years since I made history with Money Talks, Banks.
Mm-hmm.
You got all sorts of, the game has changed, boy.
Bro,
everybody's a millionaire. Everybody's
Facts.
this. Everybody's that. You know what I mean? I guess you could be whoever you want to be on this.
Let me ask you though, compared to back then, you really think these guys, they making the money now?
There's a lot of people making a lot more money now.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we on the
about
same page with that.
Oh,
shit
yeah.
now.
Like, I mean, there's guys in my industry alone that are getting money.
Yeah.
I mean, but,
Facts.
you know, as a one-man band, advertising, doing your thing, like Purse Boy or different guys out there, that's Vegas Dave, by the way. He used to carry the purses around and shit like that. Listen, you can only advertise. You're laughing because you seen the purse,
Yo, that's
motherfucker.
crazy.
Your girl probably wanted the motherfucker. You know what I mean?
You don't carry a Birkin around and shit?
Nah, I don't wear purses.
Yeah, like,
I
I don't understand it. It looked like a purse to me. I don't know.
That's why, listen, this is going to bring me into a whole other story, but that's why my son, after 9 seasons of baseball, superstar, all-star, wants to switch to soccer. All of a sudden, he's playing soccer now, a talent that he doesn't have. He's no longer the number one dude out there. As his dad, I really love going to those Summerlin South baseball games and watch him get money. Now he's on the bottom of the shelf working his way up, but you know what? Could be worse. He could be wearing a fucking purse. You know what I mean? As long as the boy just wants to play another sport and ain't coming home telling me he likes a boy, that's
But remember, it's a different day and time. It's okay for him to wear a purse. They call it, you know what? They hold their money in it now.
Is that a man purse?
I don't know what.
It's called a merce? That's a man's purse.
But what happened?
What is
Bro,
fucking going on, man? I'm getting too old, man.
Me too. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm telling you, like, listen.
Holy fuck.
I'll have enough money to do what I need to do.
Oh my God.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I don't need nothing else to carry it in. I don't.
Even listen, don't act like when we weren't in the low 20s, we weren't carrying around 100,000 in cash, balling out of
Yeah,
control.
but it don't matter. That shit fit in your pocket,
Yeah,
though.
no, 100%. But this days, what are you rolling around with? Your Amex. Yes or no? Your cards.
That's it. Now, why would you ride around with anything
because in our
less?
day, you ride around with that paper, whatever
They're going to get that.
Huh?
Yeah, they're going to get that.
They're coming to get that.
Facts.
So this day, it just blows my mind how motherfuckers just...
Bro, listen, I don't know. I mean, I guess they make the videos and shit and post later.
I guess I'm getting old, man. I guess I'm just getting old. And you know
too.
what? I'm proud about it.
I'm going to take that,
that clownish, that shit's for clowns.
Yeah,
anyway, reason why I'm so happy as another way to have you on the show, college news. Guys, if you don't know, we have some breaking shit going on out here in UNLV, and it's a big subject that we're definitely going to dip in on. Don't worry, I'm going to get you your golden nuggets. We're going to let you know who to get money on this week. As you know, this is a sports betting show to help you guys out there, amateur sports bettors as well as novice sports bettors, to learn how to be a smart sports bettor and use money management and discipline, and more importantly, win.
Facts.
Plain and fucking simple. But anyway, UNLV quarterback Matthew Sluka, he said he will not play any more games this season for the undefeated Rebels. I mean, finally fucking 3-0, because certain representations are not being upheld by the program. He said that they were certain promises that were made, and it was made clear they would not be upheld in the future. So basically, had a verbal agreement. Here's the real deal. Had a verbal agreement for $100,000. Okay? Comes here to UNLV. Now, all of a sudden, he's not getting paid. This is a guy, a square-ass country white boy, played for Holy Cross.
Wow.
Not a superstar to start with. So there's a few different ways that I want to talk to you about this. So he's saying he wasn't paid. He was verbally promised a certain amount, and so he's going to redshirt and leave. Do you think it's UNLV that really didn't pay him? I mean, are they going that raw? Because this is going to be one of the biggest scandals. You know how long it took for people to get paid in college? Just like, you know, you look back and wish, my God, I wish I'd have got paid in college.
Man,
people
absolutely.
like you made it official to where everybody was cool and allowing it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, now, what people don't want to see is a verbal promise made and then the team not going forward with it.
Yeah, man.
What's going on with this?
It's gonna get real.
Is the school not paying them? Banks, be real, man. You know all about UNLV.
They couldn't be, because at the end of the day, $100,000 in now day and time
Is a
is
joke.
not a lot of money, right? And
The boosters we have, one phone call.
bro, there's so many hotels down there on the strip. They can make a call and just be like, listen, like figure it out, like whatever we have to do, and that's what I feel. The problem is with the program. We need a little bit more support. You know what I'm saying, down there.
Now, what I'm saying is do you feel like, okay, he was verbally agreed to get $100,000. He didn't get his money. Now, number one, it's going to teach these young players that a verbal agreement ain't going to do it.
Ain't good enough.
So
no.
UNLV is going to be the school, the mark of people that are fucking this up for a lot of people with a lot of money.
I agree.
So now the guys that used to be able to go and give you a verbal agreement, I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you that, get them to the school, that ain't going to happen anymore because these guys have agents going to be putting in writing.
Oh no, absolutely. Now all they're doing is teaching them how to play the game before the game starts.
Correct.
Right.
But
so all their paperwork is going to be in place moving forward, just from this little incident that happened with UNLV and SLU.
okay, so but for UNLV to not pay them when the team is 3-0, okay, the quarterback is good. I can't see UNLV saying that we're going to give you this money and then being like, man, you come from Holy Cross, you won 3 games, we ain't paying you all that, blah, 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 because we have too much money. But this kid is really claiming that he didn't get the money he was verbally promised. Now, let's go to step 2. Inside information, this kid has already another offer from another school for a certain amount of money where he could just redshirt now. Fuck you, UNLV. I just went 3-0, got another school that wants to give me $500,000 NIL. He was supposedly promised $100,000 NIL. Didn't get it.
Get this man his money, and let's not even talk about this thing anymore.
100%.
Because at the end of the day, like, they're lucky it's not $1 million.
Correct.
Because right now, they're 3-0, and
why ruin the program?
No, it's not ruin the program. Don't break the momentum right now.
But this is what I want to ask you, and I want to ask the fans. Because from UNLV, me and Marcus being born and raised here, we got more than enough money. To give it, like we're 3-0 right now, where he's playing fucking great. UNLV's looking better than ever.
Shit, Steve, all they have to do is call you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like just call right down the street. Like, bro, we support everything they do. We come in here.
We fucking die. Call me.
Listen,
call Banks first. He got all that fucking bread.
Listen, I got the old money, man. Call me, man. I'm transferring mine. You know what I mean? Like, listen, Steve-O got it in cash on me.
So my point is that we could have easily gave him the $100,000.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't you pay the kid to keep it going?
Facts.
So I want you guys to answer this. Do you think it's UNLV that didn't hold up to a verbal agreement? Because we can get that guy $100,000, no problem. And if it is the case, UNLV is completely wrong and fucked up because it's too easy to pay him and make things smooth.
But they're 100% wrong, right?
Yeah, 100%
because this is that day and time.
If that's the
where
case,
you owe that man.
Yeah, correct. You need to
pay that man, right?
You need to pay that fucking guy. Number one, $100,000 is not a lot of money.
No, and this is the thing. Even if he's pulling this out of thin air, right? Right now, you 3-0. You understand?
Okay, so
it's nobody else that you can put into that
keep
spot.
The program going, man.
All right, man, shoot that man this $100,000, and guess what? Seal the deal. This
Correct.
is the only 100 that you're gonna get. Guess what? Because now you seal him for the next how many years?
Correct. Not only that, but you're 3-0. Team's looking better than ever. UNLV football program hasn't been talked about this like this on ESPN or anywhere.
No, I was even listen. I was like, I'm gonna take the family to a game.
Exactly.
You understand? Like, just imagine
you're getting the real ones back interested.
There you go.
You get the locals back interested in your program.
Yep.
And we'll go back to them fucking 1990 days college basketball. It's just like the Vegas Golden Knights. They start doing that. They get the locals. We'll be out there.
But one thing though. Don't ever get it twisted. It's not about the money here in Las Vegas.
No, we got the money. Okay, so that's on one point.
Yeah.
UNLV shouldn't have paid him. Me and Banks agree. If they owed the dude the money, keep the flow going. Give him $100,000. It doesn't mean fucking nothing. Doesn't mean nothing at all. Now, let's go to the other side of the token. Do you think that Sluka got a call from another school, willing to give him a contract, NIL, for $500,000 and says, fuck it, I'm redshirting and going to get my money next year?
I mean, right now.
You don't think that's a possibility?
It's a bidding war now.
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say.
UNLV, the ball is not in their court anymore.
Well, this is my point. Well, he's already, I don't know if it's already locked in stone, but he already announced that he's not playing no more and he's redshirting, which means he would be absolutely
it's over
done.
then. It's over. So
I don't
let me
know-
ask you
I don't
something. Is
know
it
if it's-
anything you could do right now? Like,
I don't know if it's finalized.
So if it's not finalized, right?
You go
and
pay
you
him.
you have a agreement,
You send him
right?
to his house with $100,000 and get him paid.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. Because right now, if you have an agreement from this team that's offering him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're not gonna give him 100,000. They're gonna up that bag a tad bit,
Look,
right?
let's say that it's not UNLV and it's him. He's on a 3-0 season, looking like a fucking stud.
Facts.
Somebody else has plenty of money, and $500,000 or is nothing to him.
Go give that
What
man.
if UNLV was willing to pay him?
Give that man his money, man.
Okay, no, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about on the other side of the token. Another school offers him $500,000. All he has to do is redshirt, not play the rest of the season,
So
and
what
go
is
get
he?
his money next year.
So now you're asking, what is he
What if
worth for
UNLV
UNLV
was-
to keep him? Right.
This is my point.
Okay.
What if UNLV, what if he's using that as an excuse to get out of his deal because he has more at another college?
I mean, it's like I just
It's a
said.
big possibility.
It's a bidding war now. Now it's going to be a game. You understand? Like, you got to play it from both sides. Now the athlete, the ball is in my court because I can say, I got this team over here offering me $1 million. Right.
They're eventually gonna.
And you only owe me, and you didn't pay me my 100. Right. So you know what? I'm good. So as UNLV or whatever school this is, do you go back and just be like, okay, look, all right, we got off on the wrong foot. Here's 500,000. This is what it is to stay. Would you stay, or would you stay on the grunt and go take that $1 million?
I don't know. Is UNL as that player? Did the quarterback go to him and try to talk to him
Bro,
before he went public with this?
Okay,
shit?
so right
because
now,
he's a kid.
You and I are having a damn conversation right now. So you don't think somebody in the hire sat down with this kid and his family? Okay, like, look, please,
100%.
let's talk about it.
No,
what do we
UNLV.
got to do? So right now, if this kid is denying the conversation and he's set,
He's saying UNLV
like, I'm
ain't
outta
even
here.
reached out.
they haven't.
No.
Tell them to call us, man.
Yeah,
We
that's
just
what I'm
hit
saying.
last fucking week,
okay.
right? We
So,
just
but
hit
hold
the
on. I want to
callers.
get into the point where I'm going with this. So, okay, he's saying UNLV didn't pay him. I'm red shirt and whatever. There's also a possibility he got offered more money for another school, red shirts this season, and gets paid. Remember, these are young kids that are looking to make as much money as they can. NFL, and we'll get into basketball as well. College sports, you don't have that guarantee to get to that next level, Banks. You know that more than anybody.
Guess what?
So you're
That's
going to
why
want to
it's
make
great.
you're going to want to make as much
as
money in
possible.
college, and
Yep.
I feel they deserve every fucking dollar they get.
Oh, for
in
sure.
NILs alone, Colorado pays what, $8 million
Yep.
between the two players?
Yep.
$8 million NIL.
Yeah, that's
So
But then you don't even factor in all those other little pieces.
no,
Those
correct.
not the only
the other
that
guys
just got
getting
money.
50 and 100, 200,
More than that.
300,
What-
500.
more than that. Remember, these guys are getting
tens
three
of
and
millions of dollars.
Yeah, no, like you got to understand. This is how much we have to spend this year.
Okay, so
you got to allocate this money to all of the players. That's how you build your squad.
So let me take you back to the college day then. So let's say that we're in the situation. This is definitely going to happen a lot more than just UNLV. It's just opening the doors. How many times a young kid going to come from high school that wasn't a superstar, turn into a man over either freshman year or sophomore year, whether it's football or basketball, and start balling out of control, turning into a superstar? Okay? You were offered a certain amount of this colleges. How many other kids are going to be offered from another school to that kid way more money, NIL or sponsors, that he's making now? Who's to say that these kids ain't going to redshirt and bounce and go to another school next year all over money?
But guess
you think
what?
this is the first time this is going to happen?
No, watch this. No, absolutely not. Now, right, you can get paid. This shit is a job.
Yeah, they have agents. They have agents.
So this is the thing.
That verbal
These
shit ain't
kids-
going to work no more.
And if your coach get fired, you can transfer and go to whatever school. Now it's about making your money while you're in college.
Correct. That's my point.
100%.
So
Okay.
now it's almost like, and America's going to start embracing this. We're just ahead of the game on it.
Yep.
College is going to be your blessing for your child to get some fucking money.
That's the only place you
don't-
want to go. You
yeah.
don't want to make it to the
so
NBA.
Now, when they told us go to high
Facts.
school and go to college, going to college is
It's
way
the
more important now than it ever fucking has.
Yep.
Way more important.
100%.
How many
100%.
careers were ruined from every sport? People going from high school right to the league and not lasting long or not
right.
making it
You're
or
right.
whatever the fucking case is. They're going to
You're
want
right.
people to go to college
And
because
no,
you get
and
paid.
not even only that, a lot of kids will start staying longer now.
100%.
Right? Because guess what? I got 5 years to make money and then turn professional
And you're going to get good ass players that
Yep.
ain't worried about going and playing
Yep.
for the number one squad because they want to
They-
be the star on the fucking team
100%.
and get fucking paid. So now
100%.
it's a good thing all around.
It is. But guess what? You already know how to stage, man. You know how we get down out here, man. They got to monitor this shit.
Yeah. Well, they're going to have that. They're going to have to regulate the money that they can give out per year. Number one,
it's going to be. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Going
Then you're going
to
have sponsors as well. These kids, 100%, guys. Me and Banks and everyone else agrees. These kids definitely should get paid no matter what. But just seeing this thing right here. Now the kids can get paid. They're not a verbal agreement ain't going to do it. You're going to need a contract before you go to the school. Mm-hmm. And me personally, I don't think this is going to be the first person to get approached from another school who has a lower NIL and get outbidded. I think you're going to see other players red shirting for the year because they have another offer and playing for another school the next year. So they're going to have to figure that shit out as well.
I agree.
The Diddy update. Woo! It's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Shout out to P. Diddy, all the trans, everybody involved, huh?
Take that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God,
so the baby oil that we were laughing about, talking about, supposedly has GHB mixed in with the oil.
So wait a minute. So you telling me, Steve-O, like...
Yeah, I'm telling you. GHB mixed in the baby oil.
You can't even tell.
No. So people don't even know they're high. So here's a normal girl. Man. Here's a normal girl. You're rubbing her down with baby oil, fingering a little bit, maybe pussy, maybe fingertip her asshole, and it's got the GHB mixed in.
Yo.
All of a sudden, 15 minutes later, she wonders why she just feels so good and it feels so right. Like,
so wait,
he's in a lot of fucking trouble,
bro.
Dude. These
first of all, where
you
get the baby oil that's inside?
Yeah, who's the chemist that's making the gin?
Who's like, I'm gonna send
that shit 10 years ago. Oh, my God, because
he's ahead of the game.
Dude, you're on a month. Listen, picture this. The GHB mixed in with the baby oil. Picture
you don't know.
The girl don't know. You're on the guys, the girls, they didn't know. That's why a lot of them dudes out there was getting knocked out, too. I guess it ain't so bad after all. I feel fucking great. Imagine going out on a first date with a girl. You bring her home, whatever. You had a good dinner. Let me put a little baby oil on your shoulders. She's absorbing in that GHB. All of a sudden, you guys get down. She's hella horny and sexy. She's going to think you were the best fuck she's ever had in her life. She don't know she's high, but you're making her feel a certain type of way.
Bro,
think about how sick that is.
Bro, that's
the
tough.
Girls you're feeling a certain kind of way. Super horny on GHB.
Wow. And I never even heard of that.
GHB?
No.
Yeah, homie, I was running Club Utopia back in the day. Hit an ecstasy,
my dog.
Little cap of motherfucking GHB. I'd be in that bitch.
See, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man, that shit was out. We were just talking. Can't even make it through those nights.
So you mean to tell me, but bros had 1,000 bottles though? Like, what?
Yeah.
No, and that was just the number that they found. I'm sure it was more.
Garcia, it was thousands of bottles.
Thousands, I'll tell you.
There was hundreds of cases.
Well, he has multiple houses, so there's no way that you're just gonna have that.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, you wondering how deep the people involved are gonna be? Where, like you said, where the fuck is the chemist that makes the baby oil with the GHB mix? And you wonder why he was oiling down everybody.
Everybody
was getting. That's what he's known for.
Listen. I thought he just had. I thought it was just a frenzy. Everybody get a bottle and just throw that shit all over the place.
Well, look, I was asking Veronica. Whoa. I had Big Ron in here the other day because I'm a white boy, man. 7-inch dick. You don't really need no. I'm not killing anybody. There ain't a woman out there that ain't taking my fucking dick. So I'm thinking, Veronica. If you're using baby oil, and even if you would a 10, Marcus, you put your 10-inch dick in, or 9 out of 10 times a man and a woman, you don't need baby oil, do you?
Bro, listen.
Baby oil's for if you're hitting that asshole, going in spots that ain't never been touched before.
See,
100%.
He tripping, man.
Right?
I don't know. I can't even. I put it to you like this. They came back and got Bill Cosby after 30 years later.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway.
That's the only thing I can say. Like, bro, it's like, it's just it's just the beginning.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Suge Knight said Puffy didn't start living that life on his own. Puffy learned a lot from music icons like Clyde Davis, Russell Simmons, Jimmy Levine. Suge Knight also said he would never wish another man in prison or death, which is the same.
So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. So you're telling me Puffy is who they want, but you know you're going for the head of the snake, right?
It's deeper and deeper. The feds need to hurry up and come with a plea bargain and just knock it all out and get it over with.
So do you think they should go to court? You think they should take it to trial?
Absolutely. Puffy wants to take it to trial because he's going to expose everybody. But the feds and so many people involved would be very hard to. Yeah. Yeah, there's Jay-Z.
But guess what? But I put it to you like this.
He's the worst.
He ain't the only one.
No.
If you put Jay's name in there, then you just gotta go down. Like you gotta look at
No, you're going to leave it like this. They're telling Puffy.
Sheesh. All the stars, every star. Don't you understand? Everyone that's at those brunches, the all-white brunches. I'm talking about that's invite only, right? So you have to know what's going on at these places. You have to be involved in what's going on,
which makes it a conspiracy and makes you part of it.
Bro, let me tell you something.
I've
been to a couple, you know what I'm saying, little parties or whatever.
Flat out turned into flat out orgies.
But I've never seen no shit.
Yeah,
like
you ain't seen a dude sucking another dude's dick.
No,
doing
like
all the
because
shit they were doing.
To me, okay, so
you're a Vegas boy. You walk in a room, you wouldn't even have dealt with.
But I got me and my dogs with me, right? We in there, we hunting.
You're cool to run an orgy and just a couple trains, but you ain't.
No, but just imagine, it's a regular party. Okay, everybody's like hanging out in the backyard and blah 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 blah. So, like, you got busloads of people being transported in.
Correct.
So what I'm saying is, yeah, that's Diddy over there in the corner. But it's 1 million people here.
Yeah.
So, like, how can you even...
No. I've already summed it up with, no, Marcus.
That shit, it's 100% planned. No, it's like, hey, I got a list. These are the people that's going to stay after.
100%.
And this is, and guess what? Because
I'm telling you, a party is on that bus on the way out.
Yeah, a party, you're having fun, you're dancing, and you're mingling at a party. And especially an event like that, right? It's all who's there. So all you're doing is talking and whatever. But, like, think about it, man. After a while, like, okay, I done had enough to drink. It's time to go home. So are you the one that's flagged like, yo, like, no, Diddy wants you to stay a little longer?
I'm cool. Meek Mill was like, absolutely. You got to do this shit.
And can I tell you something? Huh? That shit hurts my heart, bro. Because I thought Meek was with it. I thought he was the real one, bro.
They thought Young Buck was too. To that transvestite all got recorded.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
I tell you, it broke my heart, man. I seen Meek in the pool at Diddy house. Like it's like, wait a minute, like how do you?
Hey, on the ramp.
I'm not coming, Steve. I'm not coming to your house. Let me tell you something. I'm not coming to
house party, fool.
I'm not coming to your crib, right? And it won't be me in the pool and you standing over me with the camera like, you did your thing. Like, what thing? Like, yo, you
did your thing.
I'm not getting in no pool, bro. Yo, what are you talking?
Yeah, man, come
bro,
on,
come on, man.
It needed to be shut down, like I said.
Bro.
Diddy's lawyer said that there probably wasn't 1,000 bottles of baby oil, and if there was, it was because many people buy in bulk from places like Costco.
Yeah. You ain't lying, because I got a Costco membership. You got a Costco membership? I got a Costco membership.
As a fan, back in the day, it was all about Monday Night Football. But right now, which do I like more, Monday Night Football or Sunday Night Football? I would say Sunday Night Football.
I like Sunday.
Sure.
Monday just seem different. It's something add-on, and even the Thursday is an add-on. I wait for Sunday.
So I always like Sunday more. Those Monday, Thursday games I said last week, there's always some type.
It is. They're always weird.
There's always some scripted trickery going on, and they're weird. And guys, I want to make one thing clear. I always talk shit about certain games in the NFL. I want to make one thing clear. There's no such thing as a fixed game. Okay,
absolutely
in any sport, okay?
Nope.
In 2024, 9 out of 10 people are snitches. Even the dude you're watching this show with that claims to be a gangster killer sitting next to you, 9 out of 10 times he's a snitch too, okay? So there's too many loose mouths of people that would be talking if games were fixed. Yep. That's not what I mean by any means necessary. We're talking like higher level scripted things at the end with how plays are called on defense, how plays are called on offense, certain things and certain elements of people that are involved where the players really don't even know or have control.
Well, as being a professional athlete and playing for so long, right?
Correct.
Is no way possible an athlete could know anything because
they're telling when the time ain't right.
There you go.
You didn't pay me. Fuck you.
You have a job to do.
Correct.
Right? And at the end of the day, just think about it. If you're playing against the other team, do they know that you have something fixed and going on?
That's correct.
So are they gonna not play defense as hard, or are they gonna let you shoot this shot? Or
it's not so much.
It don't work like that.
Correct.
It would never work like that.
Never.
Now, if you were to tell me, hey Marcus, I know this guy, man. He said he wants you to miss a shot for $1 million. That's something I think that a player can't control. Do you understand?
It's happening.
Because it's one shot. But guess what? And then you go down, who would even know?
Well, no one would even know. But what gets caught is players wanting to do it several times or this, that.
There you go. It's the greed.
So this is what I'm saying in the NFL. It would be on what play was called. on defense? What plays called on offense? What exactly are you doing? A lot of this shit in players in their playbook, it's scripted in your playbook.
Yeah,
so if your job is to follow your fucking playbook
you
and something scripted in there, that ain't got nothing to do with the players. That has everything to do with the high-end, rich administration motherfucking owners of teams.
But then who would be that person that can make that call? Like, okay, this is the game. This is the play that we want. This is, like, who can make that call? Because you can't. It's just that
nobody's been able to figure it out, and they're not going to figure it out. But if you look at the licenses of NFL, it's for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, it's no different than WWE.
But
so I'm not saying there's fixed games.
But that I don't know, man.
There's scripts on a lot of these games on how the plays are called and how the games end. And absolutely.
So you mean to tell me that shit is going? They're going in the coach's office like these are the plays that you're gonna call today?
It's going higher level than that.
Then what's higher? Explain it to me then.
You're gonna have to explain it to me. That's my motherfucking point. So my point is the trickery is so fucking dope that it's absolutely insane. But ever since they've merged, with, Las Vegas and these casinos where they're getting part of the sports betting money. I mean, be real, Marcus, a lot more outrageous shit has happened since that merger has happened of games that just absolutely things happening that just look blatantly outright scripted.
Yeah.
Not saying it's certain games, all right? And then you have a lot of games out there where motherfuckers are playing. But as a league in the whole, there's no fixed games. Those players are out there getting paid, doing their job, cracking their heads, putting their life on the fucking line constantly. Yeah. So don't ever come at me with no fixed shit. Scripted in some ways, certain games, 100%. And the reason why I get mad is because there's been times I've been on the opposite side of that motherfucking script.
Well, guess what? You know what? Instead of saying scripted, I would go as far as to say they have the control of who's going to play. Yeah. And it might not be the right person right now for that play, but you got number 41 in there, and it's like, who's he? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's things like that.
Well, guys, NFL, after beating the Ravens, the Raiders got blown the fuck out. Worst team in NFL.
Who got blown out?
The Raiders got blown the fuck out by the Panthers. They say, at least coming from Ed, he says Veronica Garcia is to blame for them losing. She figured she'd plan a little trip with her friends and go out of town, and she missed the fucking game. Die hard fucking Vato fucking loco. Ed's a fucking diehard Raider fan willing to scrap for his team. His fucking hyena goes out of town and fucking leaves them with tacos in the fridge. No fucking loving. And that's the reason why the Raiders lost.
Where you get this guy from,
I don't know, man. That's just what I heard. But, yeah. What do you think, Banks? Embarrassing. How long we going to keep Devontae, bro?
He ain't gonna be here too much longer. I mean, I wouldn't put up with it. Like he a vet man, and he needs to win.
Way too hard, and he's not happy. But then again, he'll go on an interview the next day saying how happy he is. Is that? Let's be real. Is that his loyalty for AP? Is that loyalty for the coach?
It has to be, because no one's happy losing.
No.
Right? No matter what.
Or getting beat up at your position.
No matter what. And guess what? The money is great.
You can get the quarterback and throw the ball behind you. Throw it in the middle, a little heady, and set you out there to get murdered. Not that he's doing it on purpose, but you know what he means by getting beat up, right?
100%. Yeah.
He's thinking about those days when he played with Aaron Rodgers where the ball was just
right
in his
there.
chest.
Yeah.
All he had to do was lift his arms up and shit like that, where it was easy for him.
The grass ain't greener on the other side always.
Sure as fuck. No, it ain't. Sometimes that shit rotten and stinks.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
Motherfucking shit.
For sure.
Anyway, guys, NFL previews. I know that you guys called for these watch the show for these golden nuggets, but these were valid points we needed to go over, and I'm glad Banks could share those with us. NFL previews, week number 4, underdog value. The nugget we said last week got off even better. Underdogs of 6 or more points are now 12-1 against the spread. Guys, what else can I do for you? Last week, I gave you this stat. It's 12-1 against the spread. That's underdog value. Here's more underdog value. Underdogs of 7 or more points are 4-0 straight up for the first time since 1956. This is college football. 1956. More underdog value. For the first time in 70 years, the biggest dog in each of the first 3 weeks all won outright. You guys see, I told you, you guys out there that are betting the favorite in the over, you're not even betting no more. Your bank account's bankrupt. That shit went tilt last week. Guys, underdog value in every sport is how you get paid. Here's a question.
I think so.
Here's a question. How impressive have the Minnesota Vikings been starting the season 3-0 after pounding the Houston Texans, which I thought was going to be a good team last week, 34-7?
I mean, it's just different this year. These guys are they taking care of business out there, and it's definitely not the teams who you would think.
Well, no. Well, Minnesota, like I said, they have some talent over there. No, it's not the teams that you think, except for
Nah.
Buffalo,
Yeah,
and Kansas City, of
see,
course.
I'm rocking them. Like the only two teams that like I would feel comfortable rocking with, right?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Everybody else's shit is so up and down every single week.
Right. Well, with Minnesota being set at 3-0, this week the Vikings are getting 2.5 points on the road against Green Bay, who also won their backup quarterback last week, 30-14 over Tennessee. Green Bay's a scrappy team, man. This is going to be a good game.
And they're on the road, and they're at Green Bay, so it's tough up there.
The line
and
is absolutely
it's already
correct.
cold up there.
100%.
Shit.
So they made them the underdogs,
Yeah.
3-0. So that's going to be a great marquee matchup.
Yep.
We said the Eagles were 5-0 to the under in their last 5 road games. Result, Philly's defense came up huge and held the Saints to just 12 points in the 15-12 win in New Orleans.
Philly
How many
always
fucking
tough.
winners do I give these people for free, man? No wonder they don't
What
want to call
what do they want from you?
I have no idea, but they want to watch the show, get a couple laughs, see me
Yeah.
and you talk some shit,
Let's
and
do
make
it.
some money. Ain't too
Yeah.
many places you can listen to and make some bread the same
Nah,
day.
absolutely not.
Anyway, guys, here's a preview. Saints at the Falcons. Falcons minus 2.5, total 42.5. Here's the nugget. Kirk Cousins, 1-9 against the spread in his last 10 indoor games.
You like Kirk?
No. He's all right. He don't do shit for me. I'm riding with Derek Carr, motherfucker, because the
You like
Raiders played him
Carr?
like a piano. No, he ain't my boy. He started off great. I'm just not giving up on him yet. I don't think the Saints
I wouldn't
are
have gave- I
trash
wouldn't have
because
gave
they
up on
lost
them
one
either.
game.
Yeah.
I got the Saints actually coming in as an underdog and winning that game.
I
Now,
like
does
the
that
Saints,
necessarily
too.
mean that I'm going to bet $100,000 on that?
No.
Too much money in college that we'll be making on Saturday,
Yeah.
and we'll find the right marquee matchup in football.
Yeah.
Another recap. We said the Buffalo Bills' Josh Allen is the top-rated NFL quarterback over the last 5 seasons in primetime games. Result, Bills Mafia watched their team destroy Jacksonville 47-10 on Monday night. You know, that game felt good to have the Bills, easy fucking money. I've always loved the Bills Mafia. Just seems like by the end of the year something happens, but you watch out for them fucking Bills.
Do you think they can get something done?
Absolutely. I thought
Man,
I
I
thought
think
so
they're tough.
every
I think
fucking year.
they scratched the surface. They've been there for the last 3 years, bro, scratching the surface. Like, it's something
Correct.
got to get them over the hump.
100%. Well, the same thing that a team that even disappoints me more, the Eagles. Eagles
Yeah,
are right there.
they're the same
got an
team, yep.
all-star team, and
Yep.
this year they look like absolute fucking trash.
Yeah, yeah.
And they got
but you'll be like,
superstar
so
talent over there.
what happens? What makes that? What do you think? Is it in the locker room? Is it
I don't know.
the
Maybe it's in
coaching?
that script we were talking about that we ain't got. Who
know what,
fucking
you're
knows?
right.
It's deeper than you think. I promise you
right.
that.
You're right.
Anyway, here's the question. Do you think Josh Allen is able to play more freely now that Stephon Diggs was traded to Houston? You ain't got some dude talking shit, running his mouth in your ear
Give
in the
me the
sideline.
ball every time.
Hey,
down.
give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. It's like one of those loud little Shih Tzu dogs barking.
I mean,
Man, get the fuck out of here.
You already said it was
Kick
a
that
script.
motherfucker to the side.
You said it was a script already, so damn, I don't know, man. Like maybe.
Yeah,
like
no,
he's solid. Like I mean, yeah,
he's
like
doing
a
his thing.
change of scenery, you know, for him, and then also like, you know, to have that guy not in your ear every single time down, and
That's why
No,
I'm saying
that's-
that's
yeah,
back
for
with
sure.
the Raider situation.
For sure.
Devontae's
For
pissed
sure.
off. At the same time, the team's tired of hearing him. You give up all that free money. It might be a good trade for everybody, but I would not want to lose Adams. That's for fucking sure.
nah, you got.
But did he ever think he'd be in
building.
Vegas playing with Minshew, bro?
Nah.
Never in a million fucking
Absolutely.
years.
Nope.
Preview. Some good news for Jacksonville fans. Jacksonville at the Texans, minus 6.5. Total 45.5. Here's the golden nugget, guys. When the Jaguars are 4 points or higher underdogs, they're 40-19 against the spread. Total golden nugget. The Steelers are on the road against Indy this Sunday, and the total is 40.5 in this game. Here's the golden nugget, guys. Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin, 56-25 to the under on the road in his career. That motherfucker just don't score many points when he's on the road, and it's shown throughout his whole career with 56 wins, 25 losses to that under. Under is what you want in that game. Here's another preview, big matchup Sunday night. Bills at the Ravens. Ravens, a team that I thought would start way better than what they did. I thought the Ravens were going to come out with a fucking bang.
Every single time, it's just something.
Another letdown team as the
It's
year
just
goes on.
It's just something that goes on.
This is going to be the game of the fucking week.
Yeah, I
Bills
think
at
so, too.
Ravens. Ravens rolled over Dallas last week, which was a marquee matchup. You know,
It was.
whoever Dallas or
Dallas don't got no running game, man.
but either Dallas or Ravens had to win that game because whoever lost, and you see how bad Dallas fans are trashing their team now.
Yeah.
So that was a big win for the Ravens. Here's the nugget. Josh Allen is combined 17-6 against the spread through the first 4 weeks of the season in his career, but be careful. Lamar Jackson, 23-7 against the spread as a 3-point or less favorite in his career. Remember, Ravens are only -2.5.
Baltimore is a great team, man. I like them a lot. I like Lamar a lot.
So do I.
It's just.
But when you bet 50,000 on them the first
They
2 weeks
never
and you
come
lose,
through.
I got a little bad taste in my mouth. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But they were
agree.
definitely the play last week as well. Anybody says that was
Bro,
luck,
they
whatever.
they scare anybody
100%.
because they can put points up on the board so fast, right?
No doubt.
But also with them being that kind of team, they make a lot of stupid mistakes. You know what I'm saying, and things like that cost them, the game. So
That's Dallas Cowboys for you. Current event, Whoopi Goldberg said haters blaming Taylor Swift for Travis Kelce's early season struggles need to pipe down, and she told people saying that, shut up. She said Swift had played no role in Kelce's catching, just 8 passes for 69 yards in 3 games. Well, Taylor, I'll say this to Taylor and Whoopi. Hey, Whoopi.
hey, Whoopi.
I know, Whoopi. Stop farting on the show, too. It's just disgusting. Anyway, to you and Taylor Swift out there, let me explain a few things. Taylor, you took all that fucking credit in the Super Bowl and cheering and had your girls out there.
Oh, my God.
All Ice Spice at the game with you, and you played your little TV role. So best believe when your little man doesn't play good, you're going to get that blame.
All that smoke.
You ain't just going to get the props for rooting in the Super Bowl. When he has a shit game, you're going to get hit off the head with that as well. So be prepared for that because it ain't going to stop. Every game they win, Taylor Swift won the game.
Bro, when
Every
are
game
they
they lose, Taylor Swift loses.
But let me ask you a real question. When are they gonna be done with that shit?
She'll get tired
because,
of it.
let me do you know everybody in the NFL dates some celebrity model
correct.
or when is it gonna become time where everybody gets over it and
they
be
need
like,
to.
okay,
They need to get over it quick.
Like, stop
it's making me fucking sick.
Oh my gosh! Like I don't want to see her in the booth anymore.
I'll tell you.
No,
who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Who cares? Are you infatuated?
Bro, they have to be. Like,
They
is
have-
that just the new? Like, is that the best news that we can come up with?
The couple that made me the sickest before this happened right here was Gwen Stefani and your homeboy Blake Shelton. Enough is a fucking enough. Who cares, man? You know what I mean? Bitch, you're putting out songs. He fucked you better than your ex-husband. I mean, who cares?
Bro, I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean,
Come
please, man. So watching Taylor and Kelce, it'd be nice if Taylor just didn't go to any more games anymore.
That's crazy.
Let the shit die down. I'm sure he ain't making every one of your fucking concerts. Yeah. You know what I mean? And if Kelce only really knew what she's doing at some of those after parties that he don't attend, he might not love her so goddamn much.
Is she traveling on the plane on the team? Is she with the team?
Oh my God, absolutely.
Like, bro, how are you at the road games?
I don't know, but he might be because that owner's got to love the shit out of her. He made that organization an extra couple $100 million, maybe billion.
Oh no,
maybe
easy.
billions.
I agree. By her being a part of it.
My
God, yeah.
Number one pop star, billionaire, part of our organization.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Up 30%. Yeah, I believe it. No fucking doubt about it.
Wow.
Let's get into college football week number 5, guys. Biggest game of the year between SEC powerhouses. Number 2, Georgia Bulldogs at number 4, Alabama. The line is Georgia -2, total 48.5. This is definitely the game of the fucking day. Who you like in this game? You like Georgia? You like Alabama?
I like Georgia.
Bulldogs?
Yeah.
Well, I got to give a shout out to Toro, my Bulldogs. So, you know what I mean? I might have to roll with the Bulldogs as well. But either way, great game. I would much rather have 100,000 on another game that I'm going to get paid a little easier on and just watch this with the homies.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
This is a game that you kind of stay away from because both of these teams are great. You understand? And you don't know what you're going to get from Bama. But then Georgia is really, really tough. So, this is definitely, you watch this with the homeboys.
If you were going to go personally to a college game.
This is the one right here.
This is
this going to be tough.
Doubt. After, my son, he's 21, boy. I got to tell him, man, you'll never experience nothing unless you go to, he's in Boise. So, they do their thing.
So they doing their little thing. Okay.
It's a little country out there. You know what I mean?
They get down out there. It's all right up there, though.
Don't.
And then it's 2025 right now. So it's way different than.
A motherfucker like you, listen, a motherfucker like you would have it your way in Boise before Sean. They love a brother out there, boy.
What?
They look at you just like a golden dick. Like, man, I got to have that.
Listen,
I've never even seen that before. I want that.
Anywhere north. Just keep going north. It's the golden ticket. You understand?
100%. My son's an underwear model, body perfect. They ain't even looking at him. They're coming right to you all day long. And I'm talking about no NBA, no nothing.
No,
Just
nothing.
a good-looking little
Guess
hustle.
what? That's all they
Vegas
need.
boy,
That's it.
you're killing the game out there.
What? Don't go to Utah. Go up to Utah and play. Oh, my gosh.
You already seen Colorado. Sanders
Facts.
got hundreds of them
He
lined
got
up,
'em
willing to fuck on the
popping.
spot.
It's going to be a lot of mixed babies out there.
Oh, my God. Before he leaves.
What you think the rate of mixed kids going to be
God,
made?
It's going up at least 74% in the state of Colorado.
Bro, no way
sure.
it's not.
Oh,
it's
my
not.
God. Yeah, there's no doubt
We
about it.
don't get involved
Mixed
in this.
breeding, I know you Colorado people don't want to believe it,
they
but
don't
it's
wanna-
happening big time
Listen,
right now.
Oh, my God. They having a blast up there. They
half-breed is in
partying.
full effect here in the next
Bro, everybody wearing the
9
jury
months.
out. Like, Colorado is like, shit.
Hell
That's
yeah.
the new Vegas, man. They
Oh,
up
my
there.
God. There you're going to better get used to it.
Yeah,
You Cowboys
facts.
out there, you're going to have the grandson on. He's going to have earrings in both ears, a chain on. Talking about, what's up, Grandpa? You ain't going to know what the
Facts.
fuck to do.
Facts. Belt buckle iced out.
100%. 100%.
Oh,
Here's a stat. After 113 games as a home favorite, Alabama is a home dog against Georgia. 113 straight games as a home favorite. Alabama is a home dog. So remember that, guys. This is going to be a battle.
This
The
gonna be
Golden
tough.
Nugget. Since 2008, Georgia's 1-8 straight up, and against the spread 4-5. So I don't fucking know. Nick Saban as their head coach, not anymore. So
Yeah, that means a lot.
yeah. So with Nick as the head coach, stats are a little bit different than today. That's why I didn't even want to read it. Doesn't matter what they did when Nick was there.
Yeah.
So it's a different squad. It's the same squad. Nick gives you that thug motivation, as you know, in professional sports.
Yeah.
That's what head coach's job is to do.
He give you that
Everybody that's in front of you, whether you're in the league or in college,
Yeah.
you already got you got great athletes. The coach's job is to make you a superstar.
Yeah, it's the manager, the best
The
job in the world.
motivation,
Yep.
the life, the life knowledge he gives you.
We just spoke about it. Why you think Deion can go to Colorado?
He's a motivational specialist. The
Bro,
motherfucker.
Listen, when he's speaking, I'm tuned in. Like I still play.
Period. It gets to your heart.
Like, yeah, man, he's good. He's really, he's a good coach. Doc Rivers used to be like that.
Yeah.
Back in the day a little bit.
Used to be.
Used to be.
Yeah, until he got as a head coach and got the stress of real life and beat him down like a motherfucker.
And guess what? You put a couple dollars in his pocket.
Yeah,
you know
he did.
What?
It took 5 years off his life.
I'm gonna wash my hands because guess what? I got a couple dollars.
But now it's time to just go chill. Just disassociate yourself
you
altogether.
think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. The big first half golden nugget we gave out on Tennessee's head coach is now 4-0, by the way, against the first half spread this season. Tennessee is off this week. They have a bye. Another winner we give out. Colorado at UCF. UCF minus 14, total 64.5. Colorado by the Hail Mary last week versus Baylor. Here's the question. Is 14.5 points disrespectful to the Buffaloes, and will Deion use that as motivation for this game? Fucking right, he will.
He has to.
Motherfucking right.
Guess what? Everybody is counting us out. That's the same thing they've been doing for the last 2 years that he's been there, right? Everybody, they can't do it. They can't do it. So this is going to be a perfect motivation for him to come to his guys. And you know what I'm saying? Get them rocking and rolling.
And to all you
this gonna be a
squares
good
out
game
there,
too.
don't think for 1 second that Deion, the players, and everybody in
Don't.
the organizations know what the spread is.
Oh no, they know.
They know
100%.
exactly what the line is, what the total is. They use it as motivation.
You're supposed to beat us by 15
The
points,
Vegas odds
bro.
makers
Oh,
are
my
saying
God.
they're gonna beat us by 15. Fuck
Yeah,
that. Let's get
yeah.
out there
Yep.
and get on the grind
Yep.
and show these motherfuckers wrong.
I agree.
It's all day. Yes, he's gonna use it for motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Colorado was 1-8 straight up as underdogs with Deion Sanders as their head coach. Here's a late West Coast game. Number 8, Oregon, minus 25.5 at UCLA. Is UCLA that bad?
Man, that's what I was just thinking. Like,
Because Oregon's let me down several different times. They look good this year, though. Here's a nugget. Oregon has had UCLA's number since 2000. The Ducks are 15-3 straight up and 12-6 against the spread. So Oregon owns UCLA.
yes, where they playing at?
They're playing in UCLA. And UCLA's plus 25 at home. Number 3, Ohio State at minus 24 at Michigan State. The Golden Nugget, Ohio State's 36-0 straight up as a favorite of 20 or more points. Wisconsin at number 13, USC. USC's minus 15.5 in this game. Total 51.5. Now, last week, USC lost a close game versus Michigan last week, so they're trying to get a little give back after a disappointing loss last week. Nugget, since 2005, Wisconsin has played 5 games on the West Coast, and the Badgers are just 1-4 against the spread in those games. They don't win on the west side. Wisconsin can't come in on that west side, and they don't get it done. So we'll see. MLB segment. Teams are battling to see who makes the playoffs. MLB is actually pretty exciting right now. Yankees better wake the fuck up. That's all I can tell you. The bullpen is fucking garbage. Braves have been one of the biggest disappointments, the way they started off the season versus the way they ended it. Detroit Tigers. Shout out to the motherfucking Motor City with one of the hottest teams in baseball, surging to make the playoffs and beating down anyone they motherfucking play.
Yeah.
They're on fire right now. But there will be 3 wild card teams that make it in both American League and National League. The Mets, Atlanta, and Arizona are battling for the last 2 NL wild cards. Last 2 games of the Mets versus Braves series, originally scheduled for Wednesday and Thursday, will be made up as a doubleheader on Monday in Atlanta. That Braves-Mets is a serious series to see who goes for that wild card, brother.
Who you like?
The Braves make me sick. I don't like Mets. Mets will let you down.
Every single time.
It's
it's scary. It's scary.
I wouldn't bet on either one of them straight up. Aaron Judge smashed his 57th homer of the season. Dude is an absolute beast, monster, one of the best of all times. God,
it's crazy.
He just had to have Ohtani in that league at the same time. He'd be owning shit.
Bro, he's a monster.
He's a robot. You know the mannequins you see at fucking Nike Town?
Yeah, the ones that just do their thing.
Yeah, that's Aaron. Just sitting there with the sweatsuit on and shit. That's Aaron Judge right there. Dude is a monster. You ever see him in person, you'll blow your fucking mind. Ohtani, too.
Forearms. Like, bro, look, I'm talking about, like, monsters. Yeah.
But the Yankees lost, despite his home run and everything he did, 9-7 to the Orioles on Wednesday. Judge has homered in 4 straight games. The Padres clinched a playoff berth with a game-ending triple play, beating the Dodgers and leaving Ohtani standing in the on-deck circle on Tuesday night. They played again on Wednesday last night, actually, and lost. The Dodgers actually beat them. Detroit Tigers beat the Rays 7-1 on Wednesday. And the Tigers and Royals are tied for 2nd and 3rd wild card spot in the American League with the Twins 2 games back. Twins can fire up a little bit as well, so they're going to be fighting hard for that spot. Detroit 13-3 in their last 16 games. With lines of $1.30, $1.40, $1.20. You know, they're not coming with minus $2 games. That's why the value on Detroit and how hot they are is just absolutely insane. It wasn't pretty, but the Houston Astros clinched their 4th straight American League West title on Tuesday and reached the playoffs for the 8th straight season. These fucking Houston Astros just won't go a fucking way.
Yeah, they tough too. They have been.
Yeah, they have. Guys, this is a fun, full weekend of sports. Like I said, if you haven't signed up with us yet, all you got to do is DM us. We have packages for all sizes, shapes of sports bettors. To all you new amateur sports bettors out there, to novice sports bettors, to guys that even think you're pro, all we can do is add to your arsenal. You know, we're tired of talking to fucking losers. I like talking to people that are already winning because all we could do is add to your arsenal and make you more money. I don't want to be the only one cashing in, guys. With all the information that we have, I've been in the business for 30 years, deal with players, coaches, CEOs, guys that make the lines, 3rd generation born and raised in Las Vegas. I do whatever it takes to get the information to give you the edge. Does that mean we have fixed games? Fucking no. Does that mean that we've won 100 straight games? Fucking no. Does that mean that we don't lose? Fucking no. We lose games, all right, guys?
Facts.
But as long as you win 3 to 4 games to every one you lose,
you good.
Hello, money. And that's what this is all about, guys. Behalf of VIP Sports, myself, Marcus, thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate you. It's always a pleasure. And like I said, keep up the good work. And to you sports bettors out there, like I said, it's prime time. If you're not making money, then you need to get with us immediately. If you are making money, you need to get us with us immediately so we can make you more. Behalf of VIP Sports and myself, we love you. And remember one thing, don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. Fair enough? I'll see you next week.
It must be the money talking.
It's Steve Stevens. I bust your bookie head open. Split it to the white meat. I ain't joking. Me and Dirt Bomb.